people volunteer. What's the use? Why do something for someone else and not even get paid? I'm sure this is the state of mind many of you are in right now. But have you ever thought of the effects of volunteering can have on you? You know, volunteering does not have to be boring. Volunteer work can range from helping funds for an organisation in need to committing to feeding your elderly neighbour's cat every morning. In fact, volunteer work can be quite enjoyable. You get to help others, meet new groups of people, and who knows, maybe even travel the world. Some of the missionaries from New Zealand do exactly that. They go to other third world countries like India and Africa and help families less fortunate than them. You could become one of them. Volunteering not only benefits you, but can also, not only benefits the recipient, but can also benefit you. You might wonder how helping someone else with their sport events, fundraising, or cat feeding will help you in any way, but it has actually been proven that fundraising can help boost your self-esteem. For example, if you ran a school sausage sizzle and your friend complimented on your helpfulness, wouldn't that make you just feel awesome? Or if the sports team you volunteered to coach for the year made it to nationals or won all the games, wouldn't this make you feel so proud of yourself? It's all the little things like this people enjoy volunteering for. They do it because they get joy out of helping others, and along the way gaining some new friends and learn some new skills. The other person that can benefit from your awesome volunteer work is the recipient. A recipient is a person or group that you volunteer for, whatever it may be. A small business, or for your own school, or even for an underprivileged family in desperate need of assistance. All of these people will not only gain your help, but not only gain your help. If we didn't have volunteers last year, we wouldn't have nearly as much library books. Or if you didn't have a rugby coach. I know I wouldn't certainly be doing my sport if my mum wasn't there to coach me. I'd be going nowhere. During the recent volunteer week, Statistics New Zealand show that 69% of people in New Zealand undertake unpaid work outside of their own homes. Isn't that incredible? This basically shows that 69% of people in New Zealand take up volunteering. So instead of cooking for the family or doing washing, they're out there doing their part. Sausage sizzles, fundraising, sporting events, event partaking, all of those things that give more to the community. But it's what they want to do. They want to help others. Quoting the Associate Minister of Community and Vector Sector, the results of a survey show a strong willingness by New Zealanders to get out and about to support organisations, neighbours and extended family. Does this mean that lots of people in New Zealand are finally getting their grips on volunteer work? It certainly does. The statistics also interesting showed that more young people between the ages of 12 and 24-year-olds are undertaking unpaid work than 11 years ago. The rate has risen from 19% to 24% from 2012. Was that you that raised that percentage? Well, it still could be. So now I've enthused you and given you some ideas about volunteer work. What are you going to do? Coach junior rugby or netball? Feed your neighbour's cats? What about umpiring or judging your chosen sport, like volleyball or something? There are so many ways you can get involved in volunteering. So do it today. After all, it's your community you're helping in.